Hi Aries, welcome to December 2018. Mars, your avatar, is in Pisces. He will move into Aries on January 1st. So right at the beginning of the year, you're going to feel this enormous push of energy and power. Here in December, this is a great time for you to pause, reflect, take your time with everything. Move slowly. The energy is going to be very hectic with the holidays. It's already starting in November here as I record these with the Thanksgiving holiday in the States. There's a lot of hullabaloo going on out there. And so it's easy to get caught up in the energy. However, for you, with your ruling planet in Pisces, it's time for you to just step back. It's not time for you to launch, begin something new. It really is a wonderful time for you to reflect on the entire year of 2018 and get ready for action in the new year, because there's going to be a tremendous push in January for you to take action. It's not here in December. Now that doesn't mean December isn't a great month for you. It's just a different type of month. With your avatar, Mars, in the 12th sign from you, Pisces, which rules water, emotions, feelings. It's not about being first at things, initiating things, beginning things. It's a wonderful time to do anything in the water. Water sports, being by the water. And it's a good month to just be consistent, go at a slower pace, take your time, don't be in a hurry for anything, don't let others pull you into anything if you really don't have the energy for it. It's a great time to rest, get tons of sleep, and get ready for action, which will happen very quickly here in January for you. In fact, January there's going to be a giant reset in the first 4 months of 2019, and you're setting the intention for what you want to create in the next 20 years. So taking December as a time for rest and recharge is very smart. Now, there is the Sagittarius new moon on the 7th. Sagittarius is your sister sign, and this has the sun and the moon and Jupiter all coupled together. And this is in the area of long distance travel, higher education, upgrading your skills so that you can make more money, learning new technology, publishing. And if you already have things in the works, it's fine to go ahead and, publish and do whatever you intended to do in December. Not the greatest time to start something new. We're in the 12th month. Your ruler is in Pisces. Please wait until January or February to do that. Mars is challenging this new moon. And Mars is in Pisces, and it's sitting with Neptune. So Mars and Neptune in Pisces, which is illusion and delusion and confusion. So it's a very uplifting and inspiring and encouraging new moon. It absolutely is. But it also has, a side to it that can be very confusing and not a good time to initiate something new necessarily. Mercury has just gone direct. Now, when a planet just goes direct, it doesn't have its full strength. So if you do want to begin something new here in December, wait a couple days after the new moon so that the positive energy of Sagittarius can take hold and the illusionary, deceptive energies of Mars, Neptune, and Mercury being stationary can be on the other side of it. So that, yes, this is a new moon, and new moons are new beginnings, and for you it's in the area of higher education, spirituality, philosophy, publishing. I'm just saying don't do anything on the 7th or even the 8th. If you can wait till the 9th, that would be better. And that would give you more clarity in what you're doing. I do like this new moon. I mean, it has Jupiter with it, and it's going to be very uplifting and encouraging and expansive. That doesn't mean we have to take action on the day of the new moon or even the day after the new moon. There's nothing wrong with waiting a couple of days and then taking action. It's also a time to reflect on what your story is. Well, what was your story in 2018? What have you learned? Is it time to tell a new story? What is your truth? This is a time to reflect and think about what it is you want to manifest in 2019, because that's right around the corner and you're actually preparing for that now. And that's why the universe is wanting you to be very consistent, slow-paced, determined, so that you can clearly assess the possibilities that this Sagittarius energy is presenting to you and the month of December is presenting to you, and that you're not getting ahead of yourself and jumping into something that then you're like, oh, I don't really want this, or this wasn't at all what I thought it was. I think I will take my time here and rethink this and reevaluate my position and then develop a course of action and then implement that action. Chiron will move direct on the 8th of December, and then he's going to move back into Aries next year, and that will have an element of sensitivity for you, and also the importance of really good self-care, taking really good care of you. Mercury re-enters Sagittarius on the 12th, and on the one hand, that's really good because that is more fire energy, that's uplifting and inspiring. The challenges, that's the opposite sign for Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini, so having it in its opposite sign, can also be foot in mouth. Foot in mouth syndrome, where we can shoot things out and then we can hurt somebody's feelings, or oops, I didn't mean to say it that way. And so we have to be careful with that. There can be that double-edged sword with Mercury in Sagittarius. But I really do like the Sagittarius new moon because it is about reaching your potential. It's just the universe is saying it's going to be rocky at the new moon with all that, mystical, illusionary energy coming from Mars and Neptune, as well as Mercury just stationing direct. Hey, I'm direct now. And, so waiting until the 9th on is a good time to map out your highest aspirations and path you want to take in the weeks and months ahead. Very wise to do. Then the sun enters Capricorn on the 21st, and we have happy winter solstice in the northern hemisphere and summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. Woohoo! That is bringing the action to what you do in the world, your destiny in the world, your achievement in the world, how you express yourself through what you do in the world, or your standing and status in the world, your position in the world. And then the very next day, we have the Cancer full moon on the 22nd. And that brings the action to your foundation and where you live, home and family. And this also has some Neptune energy involved in it, and Mars is challenging this moon as well. And Saturn's kind of hanging there too. Now, it's not on the sun and the moon at the time of the full moon, which is good, but as the moon separates and as the sun separates, they run right into Saturn. Saturn is, of course, you know, the heavyweight, and this moon is very uplifting and inspiring because it has a beautiful aspect to Uranus. Even though it's out of sign, Uranus is in harmonious energy flow with both lights, the sun and the moon. Uranus is trining the sun and sextile the moon. And so this is where you could be getting some sort of surprise, bonus, promotion. Now, I know I've heard from some of you, you've already received something like this, and that's awesome. It continues through December. And it could be where you are very successful with large financial transactions here in December for the Aries. So financially, it's a really good month for you. And that's another reason why you don't have to rush. You don't have to push. You're not going to have the energy. And so the more you can almost like be like Taurus, go slow, be steady, be determined, the more abundant you're going to be, the better you're going to feel. And it's almost like the universe is saying, pause and receive. Take this time to receive. And that way you're going to be in a really strong position going into January. Because January has a lot of action for all of us. And with the new moon in Capricorn coming in the area of what you do in the world, we know this is going to be a very important time for you. So this could be a time for you to be behind the scenes, working on things, getting ready to initiate in January and February, March, and so on. First quarter of 2019. Here, you know, why not heal? Heal whatever pain or old wounds that may be surfacing for you at the holidays during this time of year. It's the darkest time of year in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's a super emotional moon with the moon in Cancer. Now, there is a beautiful positive energy flow with Venus in Scorpio. She re-entered Scorpio on the 2nd. It's in positive energy flow with Neptune, which is very spiritual. And, you know, if you have unfinished business, now is the time to finish it. If there's anyone you need to forgive, now is the time to do it. You know, there's an energy of release for you at this time in December where if you can forgive yourself and you can forgive others, then you're empowered to move forward in the weeks and months ahead. And so take this time to forgive who needs forgiving, and forgive yourself, forgive others, family members, friends, whomever, so that you can move forward in the new energy and be ready for January, because that's where the big action for you is. So this would be a good time for you to initiate closure with anyone you need to initiate closure with any projects you need to finish, anything you need to complete. Now's the time to do it. And definitely take time to play at the Christmas time, December 24th and 5th. There'll be a Leo moon, and this activates the area of play for you and children and romance and fun and self-confidence, and that's going to be a very positive energy for you. And then on New Year's Eve, January 1st, Mars goes home to Aries. Yay! You know, we've been waiting a really long time for this because Mars camped out in Aquarius for 5 months this year. This has been the year of retrogrades. And we just finished the last retrograde on the 7th. And, you know, so we've had to just wait for everything this year, it seems. And with Mars going back into Aries on the 31st and January 1st, January 2nd throughout the planet, this is the time, you know, in January where you're going to feel a lot of power. a lot of strength, a lot of energy, and you have so much to look forward to. And look at how you close out the year. You have the moon in your sister sign in the area of play. Your ruler, your avatar, goes home, and believe me, he does not want to be in Pisces. He's like, what am I doing in this wishy-washy emotional shit? I want to go home, my sign. I rule Aries. I'm fire. And so then he gets to go by the end of the month. And that's totally awesome for you. So for those of you open for love, get out and party. Especially on Christmas and Christmas Eve, because there's a very playful moon, and you could meet someone through friends, you could meet someone through family, you could meet someone casually, you could meet someone over the internet. Get out and have some fun this month. This is not a work month for you. This is a finishing up month for you. This is not the time for you to be focused on work. This is a time for you to be focused on you, your healing, completing things, working on yourself, having fun, playing, and getting ready for action in January. Money looks excellent. There's definitely some surprise bonus for you coming in here this month. If you haven't already gotten it, some of you have. Or there could even be a surprise promotion where, for those of you who work for someone else, you get promoted. For those of you who own your own business, you may just be feeling like you've had a wonderful year and that you've accomplished a great deal, and that looking back over what you've accomplished, it's a milestone. It really is incredible, and it's nothing compared to what's coming in next year. It just isn't. And I will talk about that when I get to do your January, which I can't wait to do. And so, just take really good care of yourself and have fun and play and assess all the possibilities in front of you this month. But take your time. Spiritually, this is a wonderful month for you to give thanks to the universe, to give thanks to Creator for all the good that's come your way and all the good you're creating, Aries. And take time to meditate. Take time to go swimming, play in the water, play in the shower, play in the bathtub. Mars and Pisces and Neptune, they rule water, and you can heal yourself in the water. And, be by the water. Use water to meditate. Use water to commune with spirit. A wonderful time for you to, reflect on your spiritual path, your spiritual life, new truth that is coming to you, new understanding, new wisdom, new knowledge, all that will be used in January and the first quarter of 2019. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Aries, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to let you know when I upload and support the channel. And I also have 7 secrets to magic money making. Doing this program will grow your business every month. That link is below in the Show More section. You go to my website, you sign up for my email, and you get this program as my gift to you. So until next time, Aries, there is some surprise bonus, financial gift coming your way, and that's exciting. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!